Hello, everyone. We are back.
Hi, Gabriela. Hello, everyone. So, yeah, we've got another episode for the open mic series. As you know, we're inviting people to come here and discuss any topic they would like. And today we've got with us Elia Riciputi, if I'm not wrong about the
Yeah,
surname.
that's correct.
So, Elia, let us know who you are. And we know you want to talk about networking, but please introduce yourself a little bit so that we can get to know you a bit better.
Yes, I'm Elia. I'm an Italian translator. I've been working as a translator, reviewer, localizer for about 20 years now. I translate mostly from English, rarely from Spanish or French. Um, Lately, I've been mostly actually reviewing more than translating. But yeah, that's the core of what I do.
Okay, so you're one of those strange vendors who like reviewing instead of translating, right?
I wouldn't say that I
You,
like it, but I do it.
But he's a vendor, so we have a vendor, a true vendor
Yeah,
today. So that's great. If you want to talk about the community, I have a couple of questions. People know that I love asking questions, and I think also Lucia she has one. So here is a question for you, Elia. From your experience as a vendor, as everything you identify yourself as, what role has the networking played in your journey as a freelancer, as a translator, as an independent? What do you think?
for me, it's been crucial. I when I started, as I said, 20 years ago, I started as a freelancer. For a few years, I was struggling a lot because I realized later it's because I didn't have a network to help me to to provide me more work to make me known to potential clients. Then I transitioned in-house in an agency, still as a translator, and it was a big agency. I worked there for about 10 years. And when I came out of that and I went into freelancing again, I had a massive network of people that I met working. Um, and that helped me a lot. So now I've realized that most of my clients that I have now uh, date back to to the people I met while working in house. So to my network, basically. So I would say, yeah, it's been crucial. Without a network, right now, I don't know if I would still be in the industry. I might be doing something completely different. So yeah, for me, it's been really important.
yeah, that's a struggle for many people starting in the industry actually, because obviously you need to freelance, but if you don't have clients, how are you going to pay, at least in Spain, all the taxes that you need to pay?
Yeah.
So it's tricky. So could you share one example where networking led you to a new opportunity or help you overcome a problem you had?
Yes. As I said, apart from the people I met working through working, um, one thing I've been doing is recommending other people uh, for to clients, maybe people working in a different language combination or with a different specialization. Um, and then it so happened that someone that I recommended for a different language then recommended me to a different client for my language. Uh, so this right now it's still not a confirmed opportunity, a confirmed client, but it's a confirmed opportunity. So this is just one example of something that can help, or more in general. I think one thing that helped me was just trying to be memorable. Um, Even just commenting with potential clients or with even just PMs from an agency asking how they're doing. Just try to be remembered somehow. Because at the end of the day, whenever they might need someone with your skills, they need to remember that they already know you. If you are uh, on the top of their mind, they will get back to you without even looking for someone else.
Yeah, I agree 100%. From a vendor to a vendor, 100%. And when you talk about recommendations, they are essential for us. And we are both in some translator groups where we recommend people, not only on LinkedIn where we say commenting for my net, but we really tag people and recommend. But you also know, and you notice that in these groups, there are some colleagues that feel uncomfortable or they are unsure how to start networking. So, what practical advice would you give to them? How would they start?
Yes. So, as far as I've seen, there are two main aspects of to networking, or two main ways of doing it. You can either do it in person, but doing it in person, it is usually very overwhelming. You might go to a trade show with people that you might want to work with, potential clients, or even just meet with other colleagues in person. Uh, but that's never easy. That really requires a big effort, unless you're the kind of person that is very extrovert and likes being uncomfortable. um, or you can do it online. Online, I find it's a lot easier because you're behind a screen, you're not directly in touch with someone. If you don't want to say something, you just don't say it. You pretend you're not there. And there are many online communities for translators, or even in general for people working in your field, not necessarily as linguists, but maybe with like clients. Again, there are many communities online. Sometimes they're more supportive. Sometimes they're just people talking about work. Uh, Sometimes you can find potential leads. So I would recommend reaching out, well, looking out for this place, for these spaces online. Try to join. You don't need to be very active all the time. You can take it at your own pace. If you want to be active, be active. If you cannot, then just take it easy. You can check it once a day. You can check it once a week. You can be constantly online, answering all the time. But do what feels comfortable for you. Um, then, of course, if you are useful, if you make useful comments, even on LinkedIn, then people will remember you, and again, they will get back to you if they need you.
Yeah, that's really true. I mean, especially the face-to-face to me works better because I'm an extrovert, but I have to say that online events are also really useful for shy people to get started, right?
Yes, and
So,
I find that most translators usually the more on the introvert side. I'm kind of in between. I'm not too introvert. I'm not too extrovert. I like going out, meeting people in person. I've actually started recently. Um, it's sort of a meetup. It's not really a meetup, but it's we meet for lunch. It's a very small group, usually 4 or 5 people from different industries. It's not necessarily like it's not a business lunch. You just meet people that you don't know, and they might eventually uh, bring you work. Like
that's really true. I don't know if you know the community, but there is a worldwide community called Lock Lunch,
I'm
which
actually
is
an
the
ambassador.
same. Oh, okay. Okay. Where from?
Strasbourg.
Strasbourg. Nice. Nice. I
Yes.
was going to recommend that to you, but obviously you know it already.
I
So,
already know that. That's really good. I like the lock lunch. The Let's say it's not really a downside, but the thing is that it's more difficult to find work through a lock lunch because it's only colleagues. So unless you're in a very diverse community with people working in all kinds of language combinations, it's likely that the people you talk to are colleagues, but also competitors. So
Mhm.
it's, I would say it's less likely than they might recommend you, but you never know. You can still be friends.
Yeah.
So
What
that helps.
yeah. What I found useful with Lock Launch is that I had the chance to participate in several Lock Launches in Rome or Istanbul, and it's the fact that people will know you are real, because unfortunately there
Yes.
are a lot of scams online and people pretending, etc. So when you participate in long lunches or other events on site, people we know. For example, I only met once Lucia for like 2 3 hours, only once, but we have a click. But and I know she's real. She knows I'm real. So
Yes.
maybe you shouldn't go to maybe every month, but from time to time, maybe it helps even between
Yeah.
colleagues. I don't know.
Absolutely. It's not the kind of network that will necessarily lead to work, but it will definitely help. It's going to be, if anything, support. You can just vent about uh, agencies not paying or whatever. You're not liking what you're doing right now. You can complain about it to colleagues that will understand your problems, your struggles. Uh, so yeah, it's absolutely useful. That's why I try to organize it regularly.
Yeah, no, I totally get you. For the Madrid one, for example, I attended one or two, and you get like more varied people. You get people from LSPs, you get project managers, you get like sales people, you get vendors. So I think it depends also on the city and the community that you've got there. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Elia, do you want to share anything else, any message to the community about networking? Do you want anything else to be said?
Well, the only other thing that I can say is that uh, if you, the main thing you need to do is to get out of your comfort zone and just try to talk to others, make yourself visible to potential clients and colleagues alike.
That's great.
Great. So thank you for being with us today, Elia. It's been really nice talking about networking and the importance of networking.
Thank you for having me.
And yeah, no worries. Anything, any other topic you would like to discuss, this space is open for you. So you're always more than welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone can find the form on our LinkedIn page. You register. We don't collect email addresses, so it's easy. We just want to gather voices from the community, because sometimes we feel alone, Lucy and I, on our podcast, and we need, of course, more voices. And if you have something to say, we are looking for someone or something, we are here. So thank you very much, Elia, for registering.
No problem. Thank you.
Till next
Thank
time.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.